So Unsung decides to go to freaking the U.S. to personally deliver the money to her sister for the wedding. Basically, this was an excuse so she could just kind of run away and try to make a better life to financially take care of her mother. Turns out her sister wasn't actually getting married, which was the main purpose why she's traveling, was to give the money for the wedding. Her sister is introduced in an abusive relationship in this shabby old house, really gross on the inside, and her boyfriend, not her husband, her boyfriend hits her, so it's shown that he probably beats her more than once, and he's cheating on her. Like, come on, not cool. Before Eun decides to even go to the U.S., her and her mother are walking outside talking about going to the bank to drop off the money and transfer it to the U.S. and whatever to her sister. And Eun arguing with her mom, and her mom signing to her arguing back. And this girl told her mom, I told you to text and not to sign when you're outside. Like, are you serious? Like, you're telling your mom, who's a mute, that she can't speak in the language that she's comfortable with her own hands, that she has to type to you because you're embarrassed? Like, there's plenty of other shows that have shown Korean, the public, the Korean, just random people on the street looking down at people that are mentally challenged, that are deaf, and I'm like, it really makes Koreans look bad. Do you really think they're all really messed up and rude? Like, if someone's deaf or mute and unable to speak, that they use their hands, you really think they're going to mock them? I mean, I see plenty of deaf people out here. When I see them signing, I'll see myself staring, like, trying to understand what they're saying, because I used to sign to my best friend in my childhood. But it's not like they're going to be rude to them just because they're signing, or will they? Like, if so, it just doesn't look bad. It makes the Koreans look bad in general, even if it's a soap opera. Like, and Unsung, shame on you. Your mom should speak sign. Like, if she has to sign to you, let her freaking sign to you. Don't tell her to text. Like, are you? Like, that's messed up. I really don't like your character right now. So Unsung arrives to the U.S. and she's eavesdropping this Korean conversation just because she's in another country and she hears her mother tongue language. So of course she's gonna listen, and she looks, and here is Rachel Yu, Yongdoo's future stepsister, having a conversation on the phone with her mom, saying how her fiance, Kim Pan, is saying how beautiful she is, like they met up and they're going to the hotel, blah, blah, blah. She's lying out her butt because Kim Pan's not there. And as a matter of fact, he ignores her call because he does not care. So I'm guessing this is a prearranged marriage. So obviously it's mandatory, it's all business. He does not care for her. So Rachel, who confronts Eun-sung, because Eun-sung's about to laugh her butt off because, like, this girl's so pathetic. They confront each other, and there you go. They're not getting along. The first Korean she meets in the U.S. does not like her. After Eun-sung talks to her sister's boyfriend, who she ends up finding out they're not going to get married, obviously he was hooking up with some other girl. And when they enter the door, once again, the acting was so ridiculous. I mean, I don't think an American or any person would actually answer the door like that. Who the hell is there when the door is open? I mean, I don't know. I've never met anybody like that, and I hope I would never will, because if they answered the door like that, I would clock them in the face, because that's so freaking rude. Anyways, so she finds out her sister's not marrying this guy. She's not in college. So her sister's boyfriend's like, all right, she works here. So she goes off to the job, and she sees all these guys, like, talking dirty, tipping her in her shirt. And, you know, I mean, this isn't a really big deal, but it's kind of a sexual thing. Like, if you see it here, I feel like in Korea it's probably like, oh my god, that's so degrading. I mean, it is. Why is that guy, putting $1 bill in your bra? Still, she's watching this, she's crying, and then there's Kim Pan having his little coffee and watching all this happen. And he overhears the argument with Eun-sung and her sister, and her sister goes into her suitcase like, where's the money? Where's the money? Like, seriously, if I was Eun-sung's character, I flew all the way from Korea to the U.S., to Cali, which it's not. It's not cheap. It's a long freaking flight. And this girl ain't even in college. She's not even getting married, and she's just, like, freeloading off of me and my mom, my mute mother, who's working in this shitty place where she's treated so crappy. Like, oh my god, like, seriously? And then she allows her sister to go through her suitcase to take the money out. No. I will push her out the way and be like, you're not taking this money, I'm gonna take this and go home. Like, seriously. The crap these people get away with in these soap operas, I'm like, that can't really happen in real life, right? Because if my sister was lying to me, and she freaking is freeloading off of my mother and I'm working 3 jobs to take care of your butt and my mom's butt, and then all of a sudden everything you say you were doing is a lie? Girl, like, you better pray that I let you go in one piece. Her sister runs off with the money. As King Tom is drinking his coffee, he notices Sung is eyeing her sister. She just discovered her sister, so she's eyeing her like, why is she working here? Why she's not in the university? Why did her boyfriend have to tell me they're not getting married? So she's watching her sister in emotion. I'm about to cry in disappointment. Seeing all these Americans like talking to her dirty, like, come work for me tonight, and here's this $5 bill in your bra strap. Like, she's watching this and she's about to cry. And King Tom's like, oh, this shit's good. Like, I'm watching, like, this is a show in his eyes. Doesn't interfere at all with